Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this annual general meeting of your company. The 96th annual general meeting of your company is for me a very special occasion. I have been working throughout my life in this company. The board of directors has rightly taken a decision that I should retire as a managing director from the end of March 1985, making way for the younger generation. The board has decided that Mr. Khanna be appointed as the chairman and Mr. Bharat as the managing director from April 1985 onwards. I will be addressing you for the last time as chairman. Being a man of sentiment, I cannot help recalling the joy and toil that I have shared in steering the affairs of this company for more than 4 decades. The 60s was a period when we initiated major diversification in this company from textiles and sugar to fertilizers and tire cord. The 70s was a period when our emphasis shifted towards building a new generation of managers who could bring both stability and growth to the company. Achieving such balance between stability and growth, I believe, is the perpetual challenge before top management. Some have handled it better than others, and those who have handled it better have taken their corporations to new heights. In this respect, I believe that our company on the whole has been eminently successful. Despite the fact that it has been weighed down by an aging textile industry, it has succeeded in launching new ventures with growth potential for the future. Having made these general remarks, I would like to underscore the central theme of my speech, which I shall call the management of transition. I would like to take you into my confidence by saying that your present top management had prepared for this transition well in advance by exposing both of them to various areas of responsibility within and outside the company. The result is that they will be taking over as a team of seasoned and experienced business leaders. I have full faith in them and am sure you will extend to them the same support and cooperation as I have been receiving from you during all these years. At any point of time in the history of an enterprise, there always remains some unfinished business despite the harbingers of hope and confidence. As I have been saying for the last 2 or 3 years, the textile industry continues to pass through a crisis. Mills continue to be closing down. Unfortunately, we also have had to close down one of our mills. While our modern mill is doing well, I do not know what will happen to the other two old mills. One does not close down a mill unless circumstances compel. Sometimes it is financial prudence on the part of the management to take this unpleasant step. Whether actually we may have to close any of our old units will be for the new management to decide. However, if this step is necessary, it would be with a view to put up a new and modern textile mill by utilizing the real estate on which the old mill is located for commercial purposes. There is every reason to believe that such a program of property development and relocation of the textile facilities will be possible. The major factor which has given stability to the company in its difficult years is the continued good performance of the other mills. They have remained a model of managerial efficiency, and I am confident that they will prove to be the pillars of strength in the years to come. On the side of growth in the direction of new technologies, As I had stated last year, the company's trust towards modern technology began in the late 60s. It was spurred on by the benefits derived from companies' association with other industrial research institutions. Consequently, the company is now involved in the development and introduction of new technology in the areas of high manufacturing technology. On the human side, our management training schemes deserve special mention. No company can preserve its vitality without an orderly program of management development. Your company's tradition of inducting groups of bright young people at different levels of management into the company are only too well known. It is important to note that these programs are updated from time to time with the result that our training schemes have the finest reputation in the country. It is not surprising, therefore, that many of the men who joined us as trainees more than a decade ago now occupy senior positions of responsibility. To conclude, I look forward with great hope and optimism to the future. The transition of responsibility in our company has come at a time when the country itself is about to embark on new initiatives. I therefore stand before you with the satisfaction of having devoted the best years of my life to a company of which we can justly be proud. To the Chief Editor, Indian Express, Bangalore. Sir, the employees state insurance scheme which has been introduced by Government of India has been doing very useful work in providing the necessary medical facilities to the workers in factories spread all over the country. I would, however, like to bring to the notice of the concerned authority through the columns of your paper an inconvenience that is being experienced by the workers in a few places. In these places, the workers are covered by what is called the panel system of the employees' state insurance scheme. Under this system, a worker is asked to register his name with a private medical practitioner for his treatment. When he falls sick, he should report to his panel doctor who examines him and gives him the necessary prescription. Then the worker should walk to the employee's state insurance central drug store to get the medicines on presenting the doctor's prescription. After getting the medicine, he should go back to the doctor concerned for the administration of these drugs. This by itself, if you will agree, is a great hardship to the worker who is ill. If the patient has to be examined by a specialist, he would be experiencing greater difficulty. If he should get a requestion letter to the specialist from the panel doctor for examining him, then he should go to the headquarters hospital to the specialist. After the specialist gives a prescription, the patient should take it to his doctor again for his counter signature. Then he should go to the central drug store for getting the medicines. Usually, the store takes a day or two to procure the medicines from the local shops. So, the patient is required to visit the stores for a second time to collect the medicine. Then he should go to his doctor for the administration of the drugs. The insured person finds it difficult to do all this walking while he is sick. Instead of this panel system, if the regular dispensaries are opened, it will save much trouble for the working class. Will the concerned authorities kindly look into this matter very urgently? Yours faithfully,